Okay, you know what? We're just gonna leave the lot. We're just gonna leave and just ignore this trash problem because it has been like one thing after another. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn and we are raising money over on my Twitch channel all month long for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I would love for you to stop by my Twitch channel and say hello. Links to my Twitch channel as well as my Tiltify page for the St. Jude fundraiser are down below if you feel so inclined to head over and say hello. Today, we are playing more of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our third generation sim, Elizabeth, who, let's be completely honest, has had a really rough beginning to her life. She has had so many disasters happen. She really has been struggling quite a bit. She has a child, Mojito, who is now a toddler. He aged up into a toddler in their last episode. And also, they had moved into a larger apartment that has 2 bedrooms so that Mojito has his own space. And like their first day in the apartment, Elizabeth goes to work and there's an explosive malfunction. Their stove exploded. And like the whole apartment catches on fire and is like burning down. So we're still kind of trying to deal a little bit with the aftermath of all of that. So if we come over into our game, you can see that there's still a lot of burn on the floor that Elizabeth is going to have to clean up. It's really was quite a disaster. We're still kind of dealing with the aftermaths of all of that. Poor thing, she's kind of had a rough go of it. So this is our sim, Elizabeth. She has been a little bit wild. She woohooed with 3 different sims on the same night. She didn't really know who the father of Mojito is. We do know now, and it's like the one that we wouldn't want to have be the father of Mojito. Okay, so Elizabeth is starting her morning off getting Mojito a bath. She does have to work this afternoon. She works in the culinary career. She's currently a mixologist. We do need to max the mixology branch of the culinary career for her, as well as have her max her mixology skill, which is currently level 4. She also has to max the dancing skill, which she has done, as well as juice fizzing. And we also have to complete the serial romantic aspiration. So right now she needs to kiss 2 more sims. I'm kind of thinking what I want to work on in today's episode is getting this part of her aspiration complete and a little bit more on that juice fizzing. Obviously, we kind of need to get this cleaned up too. So Mojito is her son. His father is Branson, and Elizabeth had like a big falling out with his father. He's not really in Mojito's life, and Elizabeth is really just kind of doing this all on her own. She's loves Mojito, but she's not like the most attentive parent. She's still really young. She didn't really know what she was doing. She's like the youngest child in her family. So she doesn't really know exactly how to care for Mojito. He spends a lot of his time at daycare and she has enrolled him in preschool, so hopefully he'll at least get his skills. He in fact aged up though with the unhappy infant trait because he just didn't get a lot of attention as a child. We also know that he hates bedtime, but he loves to wake up, which I guess they do kind of go hand in hand. So I think since I want to work on Elizabeth's juice fizzing, I want to take her off to Evergreen Harbor and let's get some juice fizzing going for her and see if we can get her to maybe kiss another sim. She's got a lot of sims that she has romance bars with. We've been coming over to Evergreen Harbor because there are juice fizzing machines here and they're kind of big and ugly and cumbersome. So we've just been coming here to use them. And it also gives her a chance to like meet people and interact with people as well. And they've got 2, so we're going to load up both of these. She's still only level 2 of the juice fizzing skill, so we can only really use, we can do flowers and herbs, and we can do fruit right now. If we put in vegetables, it gets a little iffy. Let's try some rose, because we'll make some rose kombucha. So let's do that with this one. And remember to actually start fizzing. We don't have a lot of money either. Like, she's really kind of struggled, and the whole, like, apartment catching on fire, and then she had to replace everything, and it took a lot of her money. It's been really a tough go for Elizabeth all around. All right, and then in this one, let's put in some lemon. We have quite a few lemons, so let's get some fruit juice going here. And let's see who we can potentially romance. Okay, we seem to know Julian Thorne and have an amazing compatibility with him. So let's come over and start working on that. Okay, nice. So Elizabeth has now reached level 3 of the juice fizzing skill. So her mastery of the fizzer has unlocked the ability to make seltzers on the juice fizzer. Okay. I'm not sure what we put in to make seltzers, but that works. We're now level 3 of that skill. This is a minor skill, so it only goes to level 5. But we are gonna talk a little bit with Julian here. Maybe we can try a little bit of flirting. Maybe we'll make a flirtatious joke since Elizabeth is feeling playful. We also discovered that she just has to kiss their hands for it to count as a kiss. So we don't have to go like too far into the romance arm of things. See, now we've got a little bit of a romance bar. Let's see what else we can do. We'll compliment his appearance. We'll get a little bit flirty. Oh, we can do a first kiss with him already. All right, I guess let's give that a try. We don't have the kiss hands option, but we do have a first kiss option. So, okay, that was successful. First kiss done. In tune with their emotions. It looks like Elizabeth just befriended an emotional decision maker. Emotional decision makers feel their emotions strongly, which can be a blessing and a curse. They might tend to feel one emotion, often like anger or sadness, or they might be naturally untrusting of other Sims. Would we say that Elizabeth likes emotional decision makers? We have been saying yes for these because like the more things that Elizabeth is drawn to, the easier it is for her to romance and kiss Sims. So now she just needs to kiss like one more Sim. She also needs a little bit of fun. There is not like a bar here, so we can't have her tending bar and like working on her mixology skill. But maybe we can let her like mess around on the computer a little bit. Oh, they're still like flirting with each other. Why don't you stop and play some Sims on the computer? Oh wait, no. No, Marisol is doing... Oh, Marisol is someone that we did kiss who is apparently pregnant and she's now seeing us flirting with Thorne and that's not going the best. Not that we really care. Elizabeth doesn't care. She just kind of flirts with everybody willy-nilly. All right, let's come collect our juice. Let's see, when does she work? She works in 3 hours. We might have time to do some more juice, maybe? Maybe not. Okay, so we've made some floral rose kombucha and also some fizzy lemon juice. Very good. Okay, let's come say hello to this Isaiah Grove person. He looks kind of cute. I mean, yes, Julian Thorne, who we just kissed, is sitting right here, but again, Elizabeth doesn't care. Elizabeth was always kind of felt overshadowed by her siblings. She felt like she never quite measured up with her mom, Ren, and she really just felt like she was constantly seeking approval. And the way that she has been compensating for that is through all of these romantic interactions. So she's like looking for approval, she's looking for connection, but she's kind of doing it in the wrong way. Okay, what? Oh, we have bad compatibility with Isaiah. And she thinks Isaiah is in dreamland, but rather charming, and he has a crush on her. It might be a little hard to make this work, but let's see what we can do in the time that we've got. I mean, if he has a crush on her, their bad compatibility might be okay. Oh, but Elizabeth, oh, we can already kiss his hands. All right, let's see if we can make that happen. Like, right off the bat. If we can kiss his hands and just get this done before she has to go to work, let's do that. Hey, it worked. Okay, we completed that milestone. All right, we need to go home because she does have work and she definitely needs to go to work because we need some money. This poor girl is struggling. Oh, also, I moved her cousins in that were Lily's daughters. So Lexi and Valerie Arnold are Elizabeth's cousins, and I moved them into the apartment across the hall. I've been kind of slowly trying to fill in the apartment building that we built with actual like tenants so that there are some people around that Elizabeth can interact with. And I thought that maybe I would move in her cousins. Lily passed away and their dad got remarried, it looks like. So I was thinking that maybe they moved out. Lexi is a young adult and Valerie, okay, Elizabeth is starting to feel like an expert at flirting these days. At heart, she might just be a true romantic. I mean, actually, we'll say yes, because I do think she kind of is a romantic to some extent. So I think that kind of fits with her and her personality. But we did complete that part of her aspiration. So now she needs to earn gold on 3 dates and have 8 boyfriends or girlfriends. Oh my gosh. We currently have 1. Who is our current boyfriend? I'm not even sure who our current boyfriend is because we broke up with Jimmy. He was one of them. We broke up with him. So we're gonna have to get some boyfriends happening. We've got a few options. Maybe not married boyfriends, but we have some options. All right, Elizabeth's off to work and Mojito has been sent to daycare, which is where the poor kid spends an awful lot of his time. Okay, Elizabeth is home from work. She did not get a promotion. And she is starting to have some mental fog. So Elizabeth is starting to feel woozy from her mental load. Maybe she should take a break or exercise some creative skills before it gets worse. Oh, great. All right, let's see how, we need to kind of clean up a little bit. Maybe we need to have her come clean the floor. Mojito is at least like getting some skills while he's at daycare. There's that, so that's good. Ooh, the Little Darling Preschool is now open for the day. Will Mojito be attending today? Yes. Mojito is going to go off to preschool so that he can hopefully learn some things and do well in school. And it is also spooky day. Elizabeth is still feeling this mental fog, so she's gonna need to do something about that. Does she work today? She does still work today. Nice. Mojito reached thinking level 2 while he was at preschool. This is very good. Trash overload. Oh dear. The trash is out of control. It seems like every trash can is always full. Try to handle the problem or call the property owner to help. Let's call the property owner. We have done enough things to like deal with this situation. So we can't, that just says call the property owner to visit. He's not going to do anything. Okay. I guess, oh, we don't have enough money to call for trash removal. So I guess we're going to have to empty the trash ourselves. And bills have been delivered. There's $721. Elizabeth doesn't have the money to pay her bills. Okay, you know what? We're just going to leave the lot. We're just going to leave and just ignore this trash problem because it has been like one thing after another. We're going to head back over to our Evergreen Harbor and we're going to do some juice making, or we're gonna sell the juice that we've made, then try to make some more juice, and hopefully maybe we can get enough money to pay the bills. You know, maybe the whole spooky day thing will get people inspired. She's dressed up like a Twi'lek, you know, maybe that will help. Okay, let's put this out. All right, so we've got some kombucha and some fizzy stuff. So we're gonna come and get this going and try to earn a little bit of money for Elizabeth. She's only got a couple of items for sale, but she's hoping that that will be enough, and that with like what she earns when she goes to work today will hopefully cover rent and the bills because she just doesn't have it right now. All right, we've got our first customer, Nia Gilmore. Let's give a sales pitch to Nia. Gonna be like, this is like perfect for spooky day. We've got some rose kombucha to like get things going for you, and we've got some fizzy lemon juice. It's like the perfect combination. Either one of these would be great for your spooky day festivities. Okay, she bought the kombucha. She bought all of the kombucha. Okay, nice. Let's give a sales pitch to Selena Avery and convince her to buy this fizzy lemon juice. It's a little bit warm. It's like a warm fall day, so maybe she's trying to like push that it's nice and it's refreshing and it'll feel cool and light and it'll make you feel so much better. Oh, she walked away. That was not successful. Okay, we have another person. This is Charlene Houta with a mask. So she's clearly getting into the spooky day spirit with her mask. I mean, it's a little bit Mardi Gras, but that's all right. It's especially all right because she bought our kombucha. Perfect. Okay, we're going to end the yard sale because we have nothing else left to sell. And we're going to put this in Elizabeth's inventory. And then I think let's try to load something else. Let's see what we can make. I know we can make seltzer. I don't know what that all entails, but let's see what we can do here. I'm wondering if we like mix and match. Like what if we did like some tulip? Oh, can I not mix and match? Oh, what if I did tulip? And then can I load more ingredients maybe? No. Okay, well, I guess start fizzing with that. And then let's load this one up and get this one fizzing. Let's do another fruit. We've got some strawberries, so let's get some strawberries happening here. Oh, I forgot to start fizzing the strawberries. Oh no, okay. We're gonna try and fizz some seltzer. This one is done, so we can collect this. No, Chastity, I have to work tonight. I can't hang out with you, unfortunately. We have made seltzer with a hint of strawberry. Okay. And now Elizabeth is going off to work from the community lot, which is, you know, okay. It's storming profusely. It looks like people are getting struck by lightning, and she's terrified. That's maybe not the best way to go to work, but here we go. Elizabeth has done a little bit better, like money-wise. She was able to sell some more juice and earn some more money that way. She still is stuck here at level 4 of the mixology career. She's not really advancing in her career as much as she would like. I think getting Mojito off to daycare has been really useful for her to kind of let her have some space to get all that stuff done. She does need to go on some dates, and she does need to have 8 boyfriends or girlfriends. I think we have some people like already set up, like Gail, I think we real quickly could have be a boyfriend. Blake, who lives downstairs, is one. I think Javon is probably really close to that as well. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe while Mojito is at school, let's just like invite all of these people who are close to being boyfriends or girlfriends over and have her ask them to be her boyfriend and just kind of like move through that. And then maybe this evening we can let her go out on a date with one that needs a little bit more advancement, like maybe this Alex. Oh, he is married. I don't know if we can ask someone who's married to be our boyfriend or not. I mean, we could try. You can't marry them, but you might be able to have a boyfriend with them. Why are you drinking? You just like are drinking stuff out of the keg. Oh gosh, okay. All right, let's come ask Gail to be our boyfriend. Elizabeth's like, you know, we've been friends and we've been together since we were kids, so why don't we like make this official and I will be your girlfriend and we'll send him home right away. Because that's kind of what Elizabeth does. Mojito is achieving skills at preschool, which is good because Elizabeth doesn't really give him a ton of attention, so he's now level 3 of the communication skill. Elizabeth is going to work on some mixology a little bit here, I think. Kate is down here. Kate is a neighbor who lives here, so she is making a drink for Kate, and Kate is feeling a little bit flirty, and, you know, she's pretty. So after a little bit of an introduction with Kate, they became fast friends. And apparently she is a cerebral sim, so we're going to say yes to this. Mojito's now reached level 4 of the image. A lot of stuff is happening. What do we think about Kate? We have amazing compatibility with Kate. We think that she is admirable, but she thinks that Elizabeth is immature. Again, not really a wrong sentiment there, but we can flirt a little bit with her. Let's do a bold pickup line. I mean, it's maybe not the best thing for Elizabeth to get herself involved in relationships with everyone that lives in her building, but I don't think she cares. Oh my gosh, Mojito's empathy is in range to earn the compassionate trait? Preschool's kind of a nice thing. He's like crushing it. It's the only way this kid is gonna develop is through preschool. You know what? Elizabeth doesn't have to work. What if we ask Kate on a date? We do need to earn gold on a date, so I think asking her on a date might not be a bad idea. So Elizabeth is gonna be like, we've had a lot of fun. Would you like to like go out with me? We can go out. We can, you know, maybe we can head over to the rooftop cafe, grab a little bit of a coffee, you know, flirt, chat a little bit, see how this progresses. Kate is feeling very flirty. Elizabeth, though, is feeling quite confident. Apparently, Christopher Volkov is coming in and eavesdropping on our flirty conversation. Honestly, go away. Like, don't be creeping in on our conversation, Mr. Werewolf. We can try for a first kiss. We've moved on to a suggestive conversation. So we can go in for a first kiss here. Oh wait, Javon is over here, who is one of our romance people as well, although he doesn't seem to be noticing this. Kasem is also one. We have like a bunch of our romantic interests here, but it doesn't seem to matter. We've moved on now to a steamy exchange. Oh my. Even with all these people watching, it is a steamy exchange. Elizabeth is like too confident to be flirty. Like, how is she not flirty yet? We've got a very flirty Kate, but Elizabeth is just like basking in the glow of her own confidence. Although we are gold now, so we could end the date, but maybe asking her to be our girlfriend would be not the worst thing. Can we do that yet? We can ask her to be our girlfriend. Oh, I guess go to the bathroom first, then ask her to be our girlfriend. So Elizabeth's going to acquire a girlfriend and a boyfriend all in the same day. Although we have a rampaging werewolf here, which is not the best like mood setter, to be really honest with you. Neither are all these people around. Elizabeth she just kind of goes in for it. She's not really about like setting the stage or anything. She's just like going in, making it happen. Okay, so Kate has become her third girlfriend or boyfriend. We're gonna end the date early. So we've earned gold on that date. Let's let Elizabeth go to the bathroom, and then I think we'll go work on some more juice fizzing. Like, I feel like that's a good way to kind of wrap up things with the date, is do a little juice fizzing. Ooh, we've reached juice fizzing level 4 now. Let's do this one as, let's do pear. Elizabeth is now approaching peak fizzing power. She can now give fizzing tips, and if she is feeling confident, she can send fizzy products to fizz enthusiasts for evaluation. Oh, interesting. Maybe we can, she is feeling confident. Maybe we can send off this herbal basil. Can we send it off? How do I do that? Maybe I need a mailbox or something. I'm not sure how that works. We're not at home, so that could be part of it. Oh no, Elizabeth just broke the computer. She's clumsy, so she tends to break things, which isn't ideal. We do have a couple of items in her inventory that we could try to sell, so I think let's try to do that while our other stuff is fizzing. Not that she has a lot, she only has 2 products, but it's worth giving it a shot. She doesn't have to work again until Friday, so she's got like a bunch of days off, and she's not going to have any income coming in during that time. So, you know, doing a little bit of selling of her juice is not a bad way for her to try to earn some of that money. Okay, she sold all of that, so we better end this. And it looks like her juice in here is ready to be collected. So we'll collect that, and then I think we'll do another round of juice fizzing. It has taken a while, but Elizabeth has finally gotten the apartment kind of cleaned up and squared away after the fire. It's been a lot of work and it's been kind of hard, but she has done it. Mojito is really kind of thriving at preschool. He has gotten a bunch of his skills up like he has needed to. He is earning his character values and learning things. So we are continuing to send him off to preschool because it's really helping him with all of his development in ways that he would not get from Elizabeth. Elizabeth is just kind of too self-centered and focused on herself to really spend a lot of time with Mojito and give him the attention that he needs, which is kind of sad. She does love him, but she just doesn't really know how to take care of him. Mojito is at preschool, thriving, while his mom practices mixing drinks. This is like, it feels so wrong. But this is the life that we have with Elizabeth. And, you know, trying to get that mixology skill up. It's not very high. She's only level 4. We need to max that, and that is a major skill. We're coming along with juice fizzing, so that's kind of moving along in the right direction. Mojito will be aging up into a child on Friday, so we have that coming up soon. Maybe after Elizabeth practices some drink mixing, we can send her off on one more date and try to pick up another like boyfriend or girlfriend for her aspiration. Okay, if we go to the mailbox, we can send a fizzy product for evaluation. Let's do that. Maybe we'll do it with the floral. Let's see, what one's excellent? Let's do it with the Floral Daisy kombucha. We'll send that off and see if that gets, what kind of like rating I guess that gets. And then maybe we'll try and do like a lunch date with Javon, because Elizabeth is getting kind of hungry. So we'll head off to like a little restaurant with him, have a little bit of lunch and have a date and see about another boyfriend for her. Feels so wrong. Oh hey, Mojito has now maxed out his imagination skill as a toddler. I'm kind of loving this preschool thing. It feels very cheaty, but how else is that kid gonna get anything accomplished? All right, we have come out to the breakfast club. I feel like you're a little overdressed, Elizabeth. I mean, I realize that like this is a date, but maybe let's tone it down a little bit. That's a little bit better. All right, let's go request a table and get settled in. It looks like Javon is sad. I'm not sure why Javon is sad, so we're gonna have to try to perk him up a little bit, I think. Oh my gosh, they've seated us outside and it's raining. Javon, why are you sitting over there talking to those people? You're my date. You should be sitting here with me so that we can have... Oh goodness. Okay, let's order some food. All right, we're getting some food ordered. We're sitting outside in the rain, and Javon, our date, is sitting on the floor. So, okay, I guess we can try to flirt with him from here. This isn't really how I intended for this to go, but okay. Oh good, he's finally coming over and sitting at the table, so Elizabeth can flirt with him a little bit. He is flirty, she is flirty, romance is blooming right now. Their exchange is amorous, and they're kind of like getting up from the table, they're kissing, they're not really caring if anyone is around to watch them. Elizabeth just doesn't have any shame in this regard, and we can now ask him to be our boyfriend. So let's go ahead and ask that, and then they can eat and hopefully get gold on this date. Or they're gonna just eat instead. I mean, eating is more important. Elizabeth is hungry, so she does kind of need to eat. So they are enjoying a lovely meal. They're discussing it. You know, Elizabeth is really liking her meal. We're gonna ignore the fact that she's like kind of having, you know, a drink at breakfast, whereas Javon's just drinking orange juice. We're gonna ignore that part. Let them discuss the flavors of their meal, kind of advance things a little bit more on their date. We'll do some more flirting. Just be like, I think you look really nice. I love that jacket on you. It's very flattering. It looks so good. Okay, and we have moved into the gold range of the date, so this is good. This person does not look impressed with them kissing in front of them. I mean, I don't blame them. Okay, let's ask him to be our boyfriend. So they have had a successful date. Yeah, we're not gonna swap this. She's not exactly loyal with 4 boyfriends and girlfriends. I don't think that that's the right swap. At least not right now. Maybe down the road if she settles down, perhaps, but not right now. All right, I think we're gonna end this date and wrap this up. We'll end the meal and we'll pay. And it seems like a good time to go and let's get one more round of juice fizzing in and see how close we can get to maxing that one out. And then I think we might be wrapping this episode up here after a little bit of juice fizzing. We're trying one last attempt at selling some of the seltzer and kombucha that Elizabeth has been making. You know, we've got one more shot here to try to earn a little bit more money for her before Harvest Fest happens. Doesn't appear like anybody is interested in her seltzer though. Oh, finally, our yard sale's almost over and finally someone comes over. This has not been very successful at all for Elizabeth. She's not done well trying to sell this time. Oh yeah, that went really badly. She has been able to sell everything that she's had so far, but not this time. Nothing sold. I think we'll have her just come over and collect the stuff. Oh, I keep forgetting to start fizzing on stuff. Okay, well, we'll come collect this one thing that she did end up fizzing. And we're gonna send her home for the night. She is getting a little bit tired. She had, you know, quite a successful date with Javon. And she did not have successful sales, but she has made some more. I think she made seltzer. I think this is seltzer. Yeah, seltzer with a hint of grape. And then let's get our ingredients out of this one and let's get her home. All right, Elizabeth has returned home. Mojito is back from daycare. She has some needs to tend to, but I think we're gonna wrap things up here. We actually have accomplished quite a bit in today's episode. This was really more of like advancing things with Elizabeth. She's halfway there with the number of boyfriends or girlfriends that she needs. She needs to have 8. She's had 4. We have had 2 gold rated dates, so she needs to have 1 more of those. And then I think that will wrap things up with her serial romantic aspiration. We haven't seen a promotion. I feel like the career part for her is kind of being a bit of a challenge. You know, she got laid off and that really kind of set her back. So she has been struggling with her career. She's been struggling to make money. You know, sometimes selling her juice seems to work out well, sometimes it really doesn't. So that has been a bit of a struggle. We've progressed things well with her juice fizzing. She's now level 4 with that. She needs to be level 5 to max that. Mojito through preschool is doing great. We haven't really interacted a whole bunch with him because our focus has been on Elizabeth, but that kind of fits the story with these two gens where he just doesn't get the attention that he might normally get. He's kind of like solitary on his own, a lot of time at preschool, a lot of time at daycare, not really around with Elizabeth a whole lot. I think once he becomes a child, we're going to start to have a little bit more interaction with him, get to know him a little bit more, as he is going to be our Gen 4 heir. So we are going to have more interaction with him as he gets a little bit older, which should happen in the next episode. He should age up into a child in the next episode, and we'll celebrate Harvest Fest, maybe get that juice fizzing maxed out. We can be done with that. All good things. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!